license it.
So, I'm gonna flip it here. Have you ever been accused of cheating?
Accused?
Yeah.
Of course.
And how did you weather that storm? Like,
it wasn't
Were
really.
the accusations true? Could you say the accused?
I'm asking. So you tell me.
You know what it is. I see when you get caught doing anything or you're in the wrong. There's a window where you have to accept you're going to be punched and kicked. Like metaphorically, there's a window where as a man you just have to accept it. You can't even cop an attitude. You understand what I'm saying? So every time she says, "Oh, what is that bitch on the phone?" These times you're talking to the man, like if she's funny about anything or she's in a bad mood consistently, there's a window of time that you just have to accept that. Now, how long you accept that is down to you as a man, innit? Because there's gonna have to come a point you say, "Look, babes, enough is enough, innit? I understand why you done it, but done." So, I just think that's it.
It gets to the point where it's like, look, if you're going to forgive me, you have to forgive me. There's no point forgiving me and then thinking that you're gonna throw this in my face every opportunity that you get. If you're gonna forgive me, you have to forgive me. I'll accept it for a period because you're getting this cool. But after a certain time, it's like, nah, like this is not
enough is enough, innit? Like,
Yeah.
But I do believe that you can't be wrong and strong in it. You have to accept, okay, I fucked up in it, and you have to take what comes with that.
100.
Like you have to.
At the same time, you have to take it, but there's a point where am I taking it just for the sake of taking it? Like if this is not gonna work, then tell me this is not gonna work. Don't have me here to just be beating me up for constant. There's no point in that.
But then that's where you put your foot down, innit? Because there comes a point where, all right, enough is enough, and you say to her, "Listen, I'm not taking this no more, innit? So feel how you want to feel, innit? Because I've said I'm sorry. I've jumped through all the hoops you've asked me to jump through, and now what? See, this is the thing. I think sometimes when that cheating thing happens, and if we're going on that, sometimes women don't know what they want. They just know right now I'm angry. So it's like you're not beating me up for a purpose.
Well, some women will take you back to save the embarrassment of themselves as well, because they don't want the whole world to know that he did
what happened.
Yeah. They want to take you back just to shove it on because they don't want that embarrassment. So the way they deal with it is by just beating you up constantly. They probably don't want to be with you, but they're just saving their own faces because they don't want
But you know what it is? I genuinely think they do. Because I've realized it's like when a woman is still emotional, that means she still cares, innit? So if she's beating you up or she's crying or she's angry or whatever, she cares, innit?
So
So the minute she stops, you see if she just stops and it's like, all right, cool.
She's done.
Nah, but you lost her, fam. If she just doesn't care anymore, then it's done, innit? Like, I believe everything can be salvaged if you truly want it to be, and I'm talking both sides. If you truly want it to be, anything can be salvaged and anything you can look back on as a memory. It will just be behind you one day. But yeah, that's mad.
I agree.
That's mad still.
Yeah, I could definitely take a woman back if there was no evidence of it or a very, very minimal amount of people knew. Like,
so what if people knew? You've invested time in it, but your heart is still. But you've got people saying, "Nah, man, you can't do that. Like, she's violated you." Would that play a big part in your decision?
Of course it was. Of course it would. Ego.
As a
your
man,
ego.
100% as well. If you've got all your boyfriend blood, she's a whole blood. How can you take a blood? She's out here doing all this. No matter how much this could be the love of your life. You might want to be with her, but because of what the man them are saying, you're gonna dash her. You're gonna fuck her.
But remember, we're influenced a lot by the opinions of our peers. You know.
Yep.
I was just about to say. So does the man's opinion hold weight on your potential happiness?
Of course it does. Because let's be fair, when you meet a new thing, as we get older, it's not the same, but you do kind of run out by your brethren, even if it's just by a little introduction.
We're going by. You do. But we're going by. Let's go by the mindset and the age we are now.
Yeah.
So let's 20 years ago, yes, man would have been like, she's a whole blood. Now, if you came to me and said to me, James, my girl's doing X, Y, and Z, she cheated on me, my realest answer would be to you is, can you forgive her?
But this is what you're saying. All right. But this is what I'm saying, Prince. Our responses right now would be different because we're older. So you wouldn't come to me like, nah, blood, fuck it, she's a hoe, unless it was something wild. Like she went Afro Nation and she's in the pool giving head. Then, yeah. Unless it's something wild like that. If I said to you, blood, you know what, I found out she was cheating on me. But then you'd want to know details. Who, where, when. So if I said it was once, she was on holiday, she said she was drunk, within context, I don't think any of us, because remember, the older you get, your circle's quite small as well. I don't think any of us would be like, no, she's a hoe, she belongs to the streets, and start playing Future in the background. None of us ain't going to do that. Everyone, it would end up being like, nah, fam, I'm not going to lie, it's a tough one, but it's your decision. I support you either way. That's how it would end up.
We will still be like, what would you do, fam? What do you, even though we'll be like, it's up to you, you would still push the man a bit, blood. Like, I know it's up to me, but what do you? I'm
not gonna lie. I think I'd lie to man still.
And say what?
I think I'd lie to man. Because you see, if I know you care about this girl, like she proper love this girl, I think I'd lie to you and be like, boy, I might take her back still, just to make you feel better.
You know what? Do you know what? Sometimes you've got to lie to protect the best of interest. You have to.
How do you know that's in the best interest? Just because you want her, that might not.
Yeah, but do you know what it is, yeah? I've noticed, over the years when it comes to relationships, and stuff like that, like I don't want to be the final cause of things, innit? You get me? So I tend to give an answer that will make you go and think, because I've been in positions where I've said something, the most realist thing that I can say. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. One time I told the man, you need to leave that. Like, yo, that's wild. But he got back with her, and then he told her my opinion. I was never liked after that. So I've learned that when it comes to relationships, you've just got to be just sometimes being loyal and saying the right thing can actually be the wrong thing.
But yeah, so me, I would have to go along with what you see. Like if I can see you're leaning towards an answer. I might lean that way with you in support of that answer.
Yeah, but I mean, you also
that answer is wrong.
All right, but there's a difference in it. If I categorically feel like under no circumstances should you do this thing, then I will tell you, but it's how I tell you. I'm not going to go in there all guns blazing. I'm like, bruh, me personally,
I wouldn't do it.
I couldn't see past that, or I couldn't deal with that.
But if I can see that you genuinely, like, your heart and, like, I know you love this girl, I'll just be like, personally, me, I wouldn't do it. But if you feel it's something you can work through, then my brother, work through it.
Do you know what the problem is? It's like
I won't look at you different.
That's when you have that conversation. You see, we as men, if I had that conversation with you and I said, don't do it or do it, whatever, and you're with this girl, the next time I see her, my behavior towards her is the exact same as the last time.
Yeah,
with women, their friends don't like you until even if she's back with you. Now they formulated an opinion. You're the devil.
Yeah, of course.
There's no. Whereas with us, it's kind of like blood. That's your business. Whoever she is, are you all right? Like, and keep it normal.
I will still run the same banter with you as
because we have no emotional investment in your relationship.
Yeah, but it's not even that. It's just that man has no reason, even no need to do with you different. Even if they did break up and I bucked her on the road and what? How are you?
But it's a respect thing. Remember?
Because my mindset wouldn't allow me to, unless my bitch was like, nah, X her out.
And no, you know what it is? I feel like we don't, as much as we may be close, we don't tell the total truth to each other.
Each other
Yeah, like, so you see women, they will tell their entire truth, all that's happened, good, bad, or indifferent. Whereas we only say something when shit's gone left. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm-mm.
Other than that, it's just like, oh yeah, everything's blessed. There's no details.
Yeah.
So therefore, we don't have the information to
The
even
full scope of
formulate.
the relationship, yeah.
Yeah. So we can't formulate.
Yeah, that makes sense. Too. That makes
Like,
sense,
so
too.
we hear about an individual instance that something has gone wrong, and that's all we know. Other than that, she's been a perfect person as far as we know. Unless this is a series of events where man's broken it down and he's built a picture around it. And even then, we've received all this information at once.
Yeah.
Whereas with women, they've told their friends from the first time you did something to the last time you did something.
They built a case. So they're building the case that whole time, yeah.
So the friend has gradually disliked you over this period of time.
People versus X, Y, Z, fam, bro. Yeah.
But that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Too.
There's always three sides to the story. His, hers, and the truth, innit?
But that's it. So I think with men cheating and taking back, it's purely down to how does this affect my ego and my pride. If I can minimize that damage, then there's a likelihood this will come back. That we can fix this. If it's not, then it's gone.
100%. There's a couple men out there well, with their girl right now, and their girl cheated on them, nobody knows, and that's the only reason they're with them, right? Still, because nobody knows.
I mean, fam, if it works for them, it works for them. I guess so, innit, bro? You know.
I remember everyone's human. If we're really being mature about it, everyone's human and people make mistakes. I'm not saying it's not a conscious decision, but you can do something and regret it after you've done it.
Mm-hmm.
So in the heat of the moment, you can go and do something and feel like.
I mean, I think women's cheating is more emotional based. So that means that they actually cheated on the intention. They meant to go and do.
Not all of them though. Some of them is genuinely. Women cheat on you not because they don't love you, but it's almost in their head it gets you back, even if you never found out.
Yeah.
Like in their minds, they can cheat on you. You may never ever find out. Just the knowledge that they've done it has got back at you for whatever it is you did.
Yeah. A lot of the time as well, they cheat based off how we have treated them. So
that's a sick knowledge to have, bro. Like,
but there's girls in this world that have had sex with next man, knowing that it will never ever come out, but they feel like they've got the one-upmanship on their boyfriend. Like, well, you cheated on me, well, I done it back, so we're good now.
It's a defense mechanism more sometimes, or they're thinking like, especially if you have suspicions that, well, I don't know, but if say a woman has suspicions that their man is cheating, they can never quite catch him, but there's always that thing that they will go out and cheat just in case it does come out. She can say, well, I cheated on you too. It's that, just to have
two wrongs don't make a right. That's like idiot.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. But remember, it's fueled by emotion, not logic. So emotionally, they're saying, fuck you. Like, so there's women in this world that will fuck your dad. Just to get back at you.
So who's hurting themselves more? She is hurting herself more.
Of course, but in the heat of that moment, she's not thinking about what this may do to her.
It's hurting herself more, but she's almost prepared for that hurt. When she licks you with that, I done it too. You're not prepared for that, so the way it licks you is gonna lick
rattle.
You. Okay, and then you do that, and then you turn on and say, "I'm leaving," and then she's just like, "No, but you can't leave."
No, but the thing is, I think once it's got to the point where she's told you, she's prepared for you to cut.
She's prepared.
She's prepared for you to cut.
She's done that. She knows that there's a 95% chance he's gone.
She might even say.
So she was just better off walking away then.
No, but the thing is, it's about inflicting pain on you.
Yeah,
man. Then that's a fucked up mindset to have, then, bro.
Yeah, but P, it's about him because remember, before they got to this point, you've done something to upset them. Yeah, so they've gone through a level of hurt, right? Fair enough. They know that the only way to inflict some level of pain to make you understand how they feel is to hit you with this one thing.
Nah, that's wrong. Because if I've cheated on you, yeah, if I've cheated on you, but then you found out and you've wanted, and I've come back to plead for my forgiveness for you to stay, the only biggest pain you can do to me is leave, innit?
Bro, I'm telling you, it's not after the first cheating. I'm telling you that.
All right, even if it's a catalog cheat, and then you decide to leave me and I'm there balling up my eyes saying, don't go, yeah? And then you stay to only go and cheat on man, yeah? That's fucked. Then I'm gone. No.
The reason I say that is because we do just as bad things as men, fam. Let's
We
be fair.
do. Hold on.
No. Man will cheat on their girl, plead for forgiveness, go back, cheat on their girl again. Like, so really and truly, a girl will allow these things to build up to the point where she says, fuck it. Because remember, no, please, wait, Prems, wait 1 second. She said she was going to cut the first time. You begged and pleaded for her not to. Yeah?
Yeah.
Then, on top of that, you've done other things. So, right now, her emotional attachment to you is the only thing that kept her with you. Yeah?
Cool.
Now she's got to a point where her tears haven't made you stop. Her words haven't made you stop. Probably her friend has called you and explained in another way, it ain't made you stop. So the only way she can think to make you understand how extreme or what you've done to her is to do it back.
Nah, leave.
Bro, you clearly don't care about her leaving because you wouldn't have continued.
So but then if she gets up and leaves, bro, she's made her statement.
No, she hasn't.
Bro, leave. Cut. So you don't want nothing to do with me no more. No. Leave. By going to cheat, you've now made 2 wrongs don't make a right. So even what you're doing doesn't make right.
It doesn't. But
it's not about right.
You don't fight fire with fire. You don't fight fire with fire. Leave.
She's not trying to be right. She's trying to hurt. That's what it is.
It's nothing to do with being right. She doesn't care how this makes her look. She don't care about nothing.
So then, by hurting me, what do you achieve?
You're hurt.
Would you achieve?
You feel now you feel how she feels.
Yeah, we're both in the same fucked up position. Bye.
But guess what? I'm cutting.
She doesn't.
It doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter.
But then it was pointless. You act was pointless. You went to go pick up another body for what?
It's her. That's what.
Nah. I don't agree with that.
Prems. What you're doing is you're trying to attach logic to emotion. It's impossible. You're going off of a thought process that doesn't make sense. Emotionally, it makes perfect sense.
No, it don't.
Emotionally.
No.
But when you're in your emotions, that's like saying, hypothetically, yeah, that's like saying when you're in your emotion, you go home and you catch your gal beating the next man, yeah? Logically speaking, he ain't done you nothing wrong. He just beat a thing. But you've bugged out and killed everyone in the room because of your emotions. Logically, he ain't done nothing. He just beating the thing that allowed him to beat. He ain't done you nothing. But you still want to go fight him. Because you're going off of emotion, not logic.
You just want to inflict pain. That's the motive. You just want to inflict.
So the same way you want to inflict pain, she want to inflict pain. But women, because remember, they can't do it physically, so they're not going to stand up there and exchange blows with you. She's going to hit you where it hurts.
The best thing is to walk away, fam. To go and beat another person.
Walking away.
Pain. It's petty, fam.
All right, Prems. All right, cool. I want you to remember this, yeah? The next time something happens and you call me and tell me I'm going to lose it, yeah, I'm going to be like, the best thing is to walk away. Just walk away. Yeah.
There's no logic there. Do wrong, don't make a right.
Right. You can't fight fire with fire.
If I've been consistently doing something, hold on. If I've been consistently doing something, yeah. So if I've been consistently cheating,
yeah.
But first time we spoke about it, boom, you're still here. I do it again. You're crying. I apologize. You're still here. It gets to this guy is continuing to cheating. I have to leave this guy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I have to leave him.
But
hold on. Me now going to go and cheat, I'm only as bad as him.
Okay.
So I've now lowered my standards to his standards.
Cheating hurt you.
Hold on. That doesn't make me any. Now I'm not any less of a person than he is.
Does cheating hurt you as a person? You personally, Prems.
Of course it will hurt me.
Stop.
Hold on. Of course it will hurt me. But also leaving me will hurt me as equally as much too.
She's doing both.
What will hurt you?
Hold on. If you left me, She left you,
or she left you and told you she cheated on you. Which is gonna bun you more?
Both are gonna bun me.
Oh, which is gonna bun more?
Both. You cheated and you left.
No, you know it's gonna hurt more. And no, bro.
Listen, cheating will bun me. Always bun me. No human in the world is not gonna get banned by cheating. But what I'm trying to say is this, yeah. If I've been an asshole for a particular period amount of time, yeah, leave. But
no, fam.
Hold on, bun me by leaving and doing better.
But leaving
Don't bun me.
the bun-
Don't bun me by cheating.
the bun that
Brother.
Because then, therefore, what you're doing is you're throwing the ball in my court to say, well, nah, it's your decision.
The bun-
You will
She
stay.
cheated.
The
She
bun-
cheated and she's cutting. But some women will mash up your PlayStation. Some will scratch your car. Some will cut up your trainers. It depends on what they feel will hurt you the most.
That bun, her leaving you.
You're just lowering your standards as much. You're no
But
better of a
No,
person
she
than
don't
I am.
care about you no more. She don't
She's
care
not trying
about
to be
your
a good
opinion.
person. She's not trying to be a good person.
Listen,
Trying to hurt you. She's not trying.
Yeah, she don't care about your opinion. They say she don't care about what you think of her past this
but
point.
she
don't give a
belongs
damn.
to the streets, then, innit? You get me?
And so do you. So you're both back up.
I
on
was
the
already in the streets. She just didn't want to leave me in there.
But that's what it is, fam.
Money
As much as it don't make sense, it does make sense at the same time because Jay said her
I'm
mission
not-
is to inflict pain.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, like I said, 2 wrongs don't make a right.
But her mission is to inflict pain. That's it.
We know
It's still,
that.
it's a silly
She would know
mission,
that
fam.
too. She would
Like,
know too, but
like
she's not
it's
trying to be right.
like
That's what
she
you gotta
will. She may think at the moment it's but she'll later on down the line realize from those most stupid scriptures.
Yeah, but that's long after she's out of the situation with you.
Yeah, that is. But for me, it's about 2 wrongs don't make a right.
She would know that. That's the thing. She would know that, but she's not trying to be righteous at that moment.
And her advisors,
Right.
her little scrub bedrooms that encourage her to do that. As bad as her.
All right, but so Prems, right now you're trying to take a moral high ground in something you started. That's mad.
Man,
Yeah. Listen. If I've been scum, yeah. Oh, I get it. I'm scum. I get it. Like, what do they say? Some lepers never change. What's that saying?
Lepers never change their spots.
Boom. So I'm that person, yeah, and you know I'm that person, innit? Just walk away.
Yeah, but a lot will, but some now have gone to a vindictive stage. Now emotions have locked off. They are now here to hurt you. It's all about evil. There is it's nothing about.
But you know what? And the worst thing is, there's some man you might do to him and be like, all right, cool.
But this is what I'm trying to say. It's about what hurts you personally. Some women won't cheat on you. They will just leave because that will hurt you more. Some women will cheat on you and leave. Some will cut up your stuff. Some will
leak your text messages of you doing madness or the pictures that you sent her. She'll leak, like, whatever she knows is going to bun you, she's going to do. She's going to do.
That's it is.
Right.
But cheating is a mad thing. But the only way to avoid it is just not to do it altogether, innit?
You know, it's a dangerous game, man. You'd have to take the L. As much as you'll be pissed off, you're gonna take the L, bro. You have to.
But as I said, you would be able to take the L if no one knew.
Facts. You'll just take it.
Yeah, so I mean, it's down to the individual, each to their own, I guess.
But I'm telling you, if no one knew, you could, or if you got support through it. Like if you told the man them and we was like, blood, you know what? But you love the girl, so go back to her. If someone made you feel more secure about your decision, I think you could stick with it. If we were all against you and was like, blood, do you want me to kill her? Like, I'll do it for you. Then you'll leave her.
Yeah. 100%. 100%, man. It's definitely, that plays a big part of it. If the man them are all on board and the man them are all, even if all the man them are being neutral about it, you're most likely.
Have you all realised, yeah, that a lot of men don't even really share, like, when they're going through domestic or issues with their partner, you know? They keep it quiet until,
like Jem said, until it hits the fan.
Yeah,
You'll know about it.
But this is the thing, it goes back down to what we were saying before about expressing emotions and how we communicate. Because we're taught that that's what women do, so we do the opposite. Regardless of how we're feeling, we would rather have a female friend that we speak to, like a purely female friend that we'll actually speak to. You might even speak to your mum before you would speak to your brethren, because I'm not going to lie, in certain instances, your brethren ain't the best people to go to get advice.
They're not. Because they don't want to show their emotional side. They want to.
Man might say something mad. You might say, "Oh, blood, like we're going through it. I'm upset." Man might be like, "Blood, be a next thing. It doesn't even matter. Like,
Or
that
fix
would give
up,
you
blood.
that-
Why are you moving like an idiot, blood?
yeah,
Fix
but
up,
we crying for, fam.
blood. Like, come on, man. Like,
So sometimes the man them
You know,
is
you know the worst
person.
thing is sometimes you seek advice from man them that actually don't even take their own advice and wouldn't even do what they tell you.
100%.
But that's not even to say that their advice is bad. It because sometimes it's easier to teach than it is to do.
Yep.
But a lot of we have to know who our bridges are and what purpose they serve in it. It's not all of your bridges you can go to.
You've got to know what type of bedrooms. I think you get to a stage in life, you know who you can have certain conversations with and who you.
Yeah.
Remember, some of your bridges, if your bridge is more emotional than you, that might not be the best idea if you're angry, because he might just fuel that fire just to go do a madness.
Facts.
So sometimes when you're emotional, you need someone logical to calm you down.
Just
Or vice versa. When you're being too logical, you might need the emotional bridging to make you see it from another point of view. You have to know what your bridgings are for. And some of them, you just don't talk to them at all about nothing.
About none of that kind of stuff, yeah.
You've always got that one bridging. I ain't telling you shit, fam.
Because you can only go one way.
Yeah.
It's long. And the thing is, a lot of us, we do things because we know the outcome, innit? Like, you will pick up the phone and call a certain person because you know before calling them what they're going to say, roughly. Like, blood, I've been mad. I'll be honest. I've been pissed. And I've called Prems because I know Prems isn't going to let me do what I want to go and do.
So one day I will, though. One day I will leave you.
No, so,
right
you know...
So, wait.
Nah, because that's the thing. I've had moments where I'm like, listen, Prems, I'm killing everyone.
I've had to spin my car around, drive
killing
back
everyone.
home. I'm cussing like, damn, I'm fucking left work. But you know what it is? We all, and vice versa. I've called you lot where, like, and if I don't, like, I'm going to commit murder. Like, and the thing is this, it's good to have us as type of friends like that, because sometimes, when we're mad, like you said, we don't see logic in it. So you've got to get the person with you that the more, like, you've got to get your other brain to think. And sometimes your other brain is your bedroom that has the logic in it. So when you're all there going through your emotions, like, I'm gonna kill everyone. Nah, fam, you're not. As much as you're right, you can't.
Or sometimes you just got to get a man in the right environment. Like, yeah, you want to kill everyone. I'm not telling you don't. Just come check me. Come to my house.
Yeah.
And then tell me when you're here how many people you want to kill. And really and truly, once you're in my environment,
calm down,
yeah, you can rant and rave, because sometimes we just want to release that thought. We're not actually going to do nothing. We just want a realm where we can have that rant and call it a day.
Yeah.
But if you keep telling man, nah, fam, calm down, stop being stupid, that almost will send man even more crazy.
Yeah.
And he'll do the thing that he never wanted to do in the first place.
Because it's like, you're not agreeing with my mental state right now, so what? Don't be stupid. Fuck it, I'm gonna be stupid, fam.
It's about our emotional intelligence.
Yes.
It's like a lot of us don't know how to channel certain emotions or handle certain things. So we start bugging out and doing wild stuff. There's man in jail now that just lost the plot and stabbed up their girlfriend.
Yeah, emotion, acted off emotion.
And now you're in jail for life off of that decision, and there was no one around you to say, come on, all right, stop. You understand?
Yeah.
So we don't let each other in.
Yeah, it's true.
And I know we're going to have this conversation and go right back to normal.
Like nothing happened, bro.
We're going to go right back to normal, and then each of us could be going through something right now, and no one ain't saying a word about it. We're still going to sit here like it's nothing.
And it's when, like you said, when shit hits a fan, that's when man's going to be like, blood.
And then we have these weird conferences where everyone happens to turn up in the same place at the same time. And man are like...
No, they want it. Everyone's just sitting down in the car, so we say.
But we've had many a conference, haven't we?
We had many conferences.
Conferences.
I
just have to all link up and be like, all right, so...
But I've done that. I've called Jay, like, Jay, have you spoken to Prems? Nah, why? Right, I think you need to phone him. We need to link him still. I'll buck you at his house later.
Yeah,
I'll be real with you. I'll be real. You see when I get upset, yeah? You see when it, fam, I lose it. There's no, there's no logic, fam. I lose it, fam, bro. I attack.
But
And you know what
you
it
know
is?
it's,
Do you know what it is, yeah? Do you know what it is? It's because, and I'll be real with you, yeah? It's because you're hurt by someone that you never thought that would hurt you, bro.
Of course.
So it sends your emotions to the next. But I'm even talking man them. There's man them that, like, yo, man, generally look like, yo, like, I would die for you, bro. And, raw, you do me like that, bro. Nah, fam, I can't have it, bro. And
But this-
sometimes you're loyal. Obviously, sometimes you're loyal to a fault, innit? But at the same time, it's just like, bro, like, one thing about me is, if I hold you in a high regard, very, very high regard, and I wear my emotions on my sleeve, you don't know, you hurt, man, fam. But before I get to the mad stage, fam, the way I think about the bondage is so painful.
Yeah, but remember, it's different for men and women. If your brethren violates you, whether people know or not, it's easier to cut off a friend than it is to cut off your girlfriend. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can walk away from your brethren. If you feel personally your brethren has violated you to a point, you can walk away from him and have your head to say, you know what? I don't need no one's validation. I can handle that. When it comes to your girlfriend, it's a different emotional set. That's why that's why the pride kicks in. But if no one knows, you can kind of get past it, rare. But if a man violates you, you're like, blood, I can't deal with you because it's almost like you feel they should know better. So the violation is a little bit different. Like, let's be fair. I never knew you had so many friends until you get angry. I'll be honest with you. Until Prems gets angry, I don't know. But I've seen man I ain't seen in a while. You know, it's like the link up. Like, what? I ain't seen you in a minute.
Everybody's around.
I'm seeing bare man. It's crazy. Prems. Hey, listen. If Prems goes to war, he's got an army behind him. Like, it's mad.
I don't know what you're speaking about, fam.
But it's this whole cheating thing. It's like, all right, I got a question. Why do men cheat?
Are we gonna go into that now?
You brought up the cheating thing.
Whoa!
I got my theory behind it.
Whoa!
I've got a theory behind it. It's because men are opportunists, innit? And we know that we can cheat without emotional attachment, innit? So we look at it as just an opportunity just to get one out.
I beg to differ.
Or for some men, if they've been in a relationship for a period of time, they do it because just to make sure that, I still got it.
I think it's insecurities.
It's more. I think it's multiple reasons. I think one, it's almost what's the word? It's almost like sometimes like a competition, isn't it? Like it's kind of similar to what you're saying. You just want to feel like you still got it, innit?
Yeah.
You see the man them out doing their thing, you're gonna feel like you need to show that I can still do my thing. Yeah. There's also that side of it where I feel like you will have in your head, you will have this perfect girl, this vision of this perfect girl, look, personality, all of that, like in your head. Obviously, no girl is gonna fit that. Realistically, no girl is gonna fit that. So you might find a girl that say is 80% of that. You're good, but then you come across a girl that's got that missing 20% that the girl you
and you latch onto the 20% over the 80.
Yeah. You really don't like that girl as much as you like, but that 20% that your girl hasn't got, you're on it, and then you do stupidness, and then when you've done your stupidness, you realize,
why did I do that? That was so dumb.
But then do you also believe that if you're obviously in a relationship, and you're living with your partner and it's not going well, you're going through certain things, do you also believe that can lead men to cheat as well?
Yeah, because you're lacking something.
Yeah, and it's
lack of sex.
You're not being open about it and not speaking.
About it. Yeah, that's the thing. It's communication.
Yeah.
But I think it's a lot to do with insecurities. I feel like, especially for men, we are insecure in a way that we don't even understand ourselves. Do you understand? Some men cheat, talk to women, do stuff because they are trying to fill a gap within themselves with this thing. Some man buy stuff, some man have jewelry. You're trying to fill this gap, this void, by doing something that's not beneficial to you. If you're single, live your life in it, because that's not, you can do what you want. But if you're in a relationship and you're doing that, sometimes it's a lot to do with what's going on inside you. It's not even an external factor.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing to do with your girlfriend. She's not neglecting you. She's not, I don't know, she's not lacking in anything. She's the 80%. You acknowledge the 80%. You're happy with the 80%. It's not even about the 20%. It's about something within you. It's a hole you're trying to fill.
Yeah, it's a lot. I think men cheat for many different reasons, isn't it? It just depends on the individual, I think.
Some men are sport fishers. They literally just want to catch things. They just throw it out, catch it, throw it back. They don't even want it. Some man,
just
like,
to show that
will
they can
talk
get
to
it.
girls.
Yeah.
It's just the knowledge that, all right, cool.
It's like it's literally that point system. Like, you know, like when a man says, "Yo, you're not," yeah, man.
It's a confidence boost. Like I can say that, yeah, I did that, and it's fine. Yeah. It's a male bragging rights conversation.
Yeah.
And you know how you can prove that as well? Because often, if you notice, man will have a gal, yeah, and the team they've cheated with is not as nice as their girlfriend.
Never.
So that goes to show it's nothing to do with the physicality of the individual. It is literally to do with, yeah, as you said, like a point system, like something within them that they're like, I just needed to fill this gap for a minute. I needed to know that I could.
So then, this mentality of a point system, do you think that's created by the surroundings or friends you may have at sometimes? If you,
I think it's how we're raised from young.
Yeah.
It's how you're raised from young. You're taught that it's about the amount of girls you beat. That's how you're graded as a man. It's about your numbers. It's like,
but then remember, when you walk into a relationship, that shit changes. That shit.
It does, but remember,
you're no longer in that field no more.
All right, Preps. But if you look at it, yeah, for someone like you, you've been beaten from you're like 8 years old, yeah. So you're over 20 years deep in this beating game, yeah. That being said, if you got into a relationship today, yeah, for example, say now today was your first relationship, you would have been who you are longer than you've been in this relationship. So your change is not gonna come instantaneously. Do you understand? As much as you've made a decision to walk in, remember, you've been this person for however long. So that level of point system and how you rate yourself, it's not about anyone else. How you grade yourself is how many things you beat. So to stop all of that is not going to happen straight away.
Wild still to be able to just stop that. You can't.
Because remember, there's it's not even just about beating. When you get into a relationship, there's a lot of things that you've got to compromise on and adjust, innit?
Of course.
And if you've been this person your whole life, if you've been stubborn your whole life from birth, your mum would tell you came out stubborn. Now you get into a relationship and your girlfriend's telling you, rah, like, your stubbornness is mad. As much as you want to stop, it's not an overnight thing. So the point system thing, when it comes to cheating, it may continue a lot longer than it should, even if you're in a relationship, because that is your normality. That is how you grade yourself. And then if all the men around you, we're all single and you're the only one in a relationship and we're still doing this, you're gonna feel like you're gonna feel like that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Just to feel like that. That's why they say, like, if you're in a relationship, your friends should be in a relationship also. So it's like no one's leading anyone astray. But it don't work out like that. So now the man them's going on holiday and you're Mr. Faithful and we're like, yo, what are you saying?
Yeah, but man's been on holiday. Man's been on holiday while in a relationship. And there's men that are single on that relationship. And man's been on that holiday.
Yeah, I'm saying it's not impossible. What I'm trying to say is harder. because you've been who you are longer than you haven't.
Furthermore, I don't know who or what longer I've been with that. Yeah.
But you've been beaten since primary school, so really and truly.
Whoa! What kind of allegation is that?
Now you have, but you've been in this
old,
game
bro.
a long time.
No.
20 years deep.
But you
Can
belong
we
to
can
the
we can we
youth.
can we do the math? Let's between us three. How many kids do we have? 6. Who has the most?
I started later than everyone else, though. I was playing catch up.
No. IJ, who has the most?
We all know who has the most, bro.
So therefore,
Alright.
yeah,
No.
There's
his team,
5 left.
his team. Jamal's been deep in this game for years.
No. All that means is that my gun don't jam. My thing's 30. Yeah,
You trying to
that's what that means.
Man's got fully concentrated, yeah?
All I'm saying is, you man might be a little diluted. You see all that Henny that you're not drinking raves and that, it's not good for your system and that. It's not.
Pull out game, you hit me. Mastered it.
Listen, what? All I'm trying to say is that Preps has definitely been beaten longer than everyone else. I don't care what anyone says. What age did you start beating Preps? Sidebar. What age?
I just went Virginia at 13.
Yeah, you've been beating more than all of us.
To be fair, if we go based upon years, we're roughly on the same. We're roughly on the same in regards to ages because you're younger.
Yeah.
But you started before the rest of everyone. But I never beat until I was 18.
You started the same time basically when I started. If we do the math.
In maths, I started when I was 18, brother. You been all right, Preps.
So wait, hold on. Hold on. Jake. Wait, so how long? You just at what age, Jim?
So I started at like 17. So if you started at 13,
oh shit,
we all started like at the same.
So right now, Preps, I'm 33, fam. So I'm 15 years into this. You still got 2 years on me, and you're younger than me.
Oh shit.
Hold on. I'm not even. You actually got more than that because I went jail. So I was out of action for a year. Yeah. So I got to knock that one off as well. So you, my friend, you been out here living.
Nah. So you take a year off, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So,
I was in a relationship for 5 years, so let's take 5 years out the equation.
You still having sex in 5 years? You still having sex?
Yeah, with my partner.
Yeah, but
that doesn't count. We're talking about, are we talking actively like single?
No, just sex in
general. In general. So what, we put in like even relationship years involved?
Yeah.
Oh, all right then, cool then. All right,
You've been beaten for 17 consistent years. Hold on, this year makes 18. That's mad.
I had 6 this year, fam.
Oh shit!
I ain't had sex.
This year.
I had sex this year, fam.
Is that blood? That's that 2020 talk, bro. I don't know. 2020's got the man moving mad, but
yeah, but not this year, fam, man.
Oh, what? Because quarantine slowed you down?
Yeah, dickhead, fam.
Quarantine slowed him down. Not slowing him down.
I think Preps have got OnlyFans account.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Who told you? I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I contemplated it still, you know, fam. Like, I was, you know, after we had that discussion, and I was like, I want to make my girl do. I logged on and I looked at it, and I was thinking, bro, people are here making 6 figures, fam.
So what would you be showing pictures and videos of?
You see, that's the thing. My mind ain't got that far, bro. I don't have the confidence in the ability to be filming myself to put on the internet. I was just intrigued by, you know.
And how much would you charge?
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I think I'll charge about £20 for subscription.
For what though?
I don't wanna overshoot myself. You get me?
No homo. What are you charging £20 for though?
It depends, boy.
Yeah, man needs to know the rates. Like, you need to study it. Like, all right, so this
it
man
depends.
£10. This is what he does. This man charges £5.
But that's the thing is, I don't know that. I'm just trying to say I want more subscribers. If I'm £20, that's an affordable price, isn't it? If I'm telling you 60 cents,
some certain guys OnlyFans for like $5.99, bro.
All right, but yeah, nah, £20. You might have to make it worth my while.
Wait, $5.99 just to subscribe.
Yeah.
You have to pay.
And you get to see all the content.
Whatever they've got on their thing, yeah.
But do you know what's fucked up here? porn stars have OnlyFans. I've done seen you naked. I can log on for free porn and see you naked, but you're trying to charge me.
I don't get that still. I don't get that. I can go on Pornhub and see you.
Unless they're doing the reverse. On Pornhub, they're fully, on OnlyFans, they're fully clothed. So they're trying to show you something you can't get. I don't know.
On Instagram.
You know what I mean?
But that's what I don't understand. There's girls on Instagram that are so borderline naked. I'm thinking, what could be on your OnlyFans?
You're paying $5.99 for a nipple, literally.
You got to remember, some man's mind state is just so OTT, fam, that they would.
Some man can have phone sex, like they're talking to strangers and they're getting off of the voice.
I don't know about that one. Still, I've never understood that one. Never.
All man had to do was fall asleep on the 5-day pass on the phone to the gal and wake up and she's still there, fam, bro. You know the old school days when your phone you could put your phone on throughout the whole night and not even charge it. It's a battery.
I don't know about that one. Still, I never had girls like that.
Shut up, bro, man.
Damn.
I didn't.
You forget we lived in the same state, fam.
Whatever, man.
I didn't have girls like that. 5-day pastimes, I never had girls like that, fam.
Whatever,
to stay on the phone all night too.
Whatever, man.
Don't know, man, lying, innit?
Of course he is. Look at him.
I wasn't saucy like that.
Bro.
Nah, I wasn't saucy like that.
How old are you now, Jamal?
33.
5-day pass came out what year? What? Oh.
5-day pass would have, I don't know what it, I would have been a teenager.
5-day pass is time ago, man.
I would have been a teenager.
05,
still, no?
05, was that like 05? Was that like 05, 06?
All right, so I was what, 17, 18 years old?
Yeah, probably. No, it was probably before that. It was probably like 04.
All right, then. So therefore, that's a fact. I was probably in sixth form or something like that. I definitely didn't have no team.
I was what, 14?
I definitely never had no teams back then. I was sourceless.
Yeah,
everyone had a 5-day pass though, bro. Because
I had a 5-day pass, but I had no one to talk to.
But you would try though.
Fam, what school did you go to? You went Copeland, bro.
You would try.
Gal in your year, fam, bro. You went to a mixed school, fam.
But the girls didn't like me, fam. I don't think you understand. Man. I was the funny guy. I was tall, I was skinny, and I had a sense of humor.
How old was you when you kissed your first girl, fam?
Oh, fuck. That must have been early. Come on.
16?
Huh?
16.
Are you lying, blood, man? You're
swear to God. But this is, why would I lie and put this on the internet? Like,
what kind of kiss are we talking? Are we talking like...
Nah, I lips that at 16.
16?
Yeah.
God damn.
I'm telling you, no one liked... I don't think you understand. I think
you went to a mixed school, you know.
But one girl liked me and she just weren't my wave. One girl, that's it.
Oh, that's true.
I told you.
Fam, I went to all boys school. Fuck it.
Yeah, but that's what made you a semi-rapist, fam. You see all boys, you see girls, and you know, like you don't go mad
from early still.
Man,
a girl smile at them, and it's a wrap.
This is where it is for me. Everything started late. I just then overcompensated for my late start in life. Listen.
Oh man.
It wasn't bad. All right. You know what? I'm gonna find old pictures and put them up on the podcast page.
No. Don't do it. Hey fam.
Yeah. No, of me.
Jamal's got like I went to his yard. Yeah, he's got a photo, man, skinny. Yeah, with the Mark Morrison high top. Yeah, in a rock shirt. Yeah, you know the rock expensive shirt. Yeah, with his glass. Man, look, real Jehovah Witness, man. Real Jehovah Witness. Man's name could have easily been called Ali or something. You know the black Muslims, fam. You could have easily had one of them.
You know when Preps is talking all this wickedness, like I ain't got pictures of him. Now they're coming out.
Let's
I was gonna keep it to me.
What photos have you got of him? What photos?
You'll see.
What photos?
Long before the beard, when you looked a little bit criminal, like you looked like you was up to something dodgy. Them, but like I'll put it. I never see when I was young. Y'all weren't. There was nice girls in my school. They just didn't pay me no, man.
You know, it happens, It happens, man.
When I was young, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was a dead thing when I was young, still, fam, bro.
Right, so did I.
I had a little bit of confidence, that's all it was.
I
had a little bit of confidence, that's all it was.
I think I was dead, bro.
Yeah.
Boy. It's life, a man have glow ups and that, you get me?
I still think I'm a dead thing still, anyway.
Yeah, do you know what it is? Sometimes you have to play mind tricks. You have to convince girls that you're not dead. Like you have to convince them.
Yes.
You have to convince them that they're not seeing what they think they see.
You have to be so good at talking that they see past the deadness.
Yeah. Like, Brad, man smells nice, so I'm okay.
Smell nice, make them laugh.
I'm okay.
That's half the job.
And I can cook. So the deadness evaporates on a full belly. See? Psychological warfare.
Low self-esteem. That's what he's on.
It's not about how that low self-esteem. Everyone likes to be fed, fam.
Man's feeding the hungry bitches.
Everyone gets hungry, fam. Listen, I don't even grow a mustache. I need things to help me. Yeah. This is 33 years of growth. This is not shaved. This is it. Look, it goes here, stops, and starts again over here. Come on. I need assistance. Listen, you see me, yeah? Depending on what I'm wearing, depends on what I look like, fam. Sometimes I look hench. Other days I'm fat. No one knows what the truth is. Nobody knows. So you see me, I gotta be multi-talented. I gotta be able to do stuff.
Aye, still. Aye.
But if you can put together flat pack furniture and that, you're in the game. I'm telling you.
Listen. Guys, I don't know how long we've been going, but boy.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I swear, every week we say, now today's going to be a short one, yeah? We're just going to do a quick one, and then we're going to go about our business.
Because the conversation flows, man.
Possible.
Yeah, this one's mad, but episode 11.
Episode 11. I big up IQ Boxing, you know.
Definitely.
Big them up. Big up Masters of Beard as well, you know. And
make sure, once again, big up Northwest Quarantine Kitchen. I don't know if the man has been seeing me post the food.
Yeah,
who's that, bruv? Man, hungry, fam.
But that's my dog. The food is mad. Lobster mac and cheese.
Bangs, yeah?
Bangs, yeah.
Blood. You see for you, Jay, the salmon, the lobster, they got lobster tails now.
Okay.
Lobster mac and cheese. But it's good food, fam.
So you're looking a little bit chubby over there, my guy.
But
still,
and they deliver.
Delivery as well, yeah?
What, rum punch and that, yeah?
No juice yet.
Okay.
But the food bangs. I can't lie.
Okay. Man, have to check that out still, man. Yeah, big them up, man. Definitely big them up, man. You know.
We'll look into that.
Yeah, man.
So, why episode 11? Please, podcast, like, subscribe, and share.
And make sure you comment. Let us know your thoughts. Give us feedback.
Yeah, man. Comment.
Should we all post photos of how we used to look when we was young? Yeah.
All right, cool.
We can do that.
What age though?
18.
18s, yeah.
18.
All right, cool. That's kind of a decent. Yeah. That's when my soul started to come. I'm good.
18.
Now for Premps, for you, because you're younger, 16.
If I was fly at 16, boy, I was fly.
What with the 3/4 lengths that came to your socks?
Class, homie. Class.
Now let's go back. These are the days of earrings and stuff.
Yeah.
Yo.
Picture in mind, I've got a big earring.
Life is about a bit. Okay. I'm gonna get 16.
So what? Hold on. Are we posting today?
Yeah, let's post today.
Who goes first?
It doesn't matter.
Today, and then we tell people, obviously, listen to tomorrow's episode and you'll understand.
Yeah. So we posted. I'm gonna go and find this picture. I don't know.
We can post. Alright, so you know we can all post all three of them at the same time anyway.
Yeah. Post them all on the PDCM podcast.
Hold on. You want to do the free pictures?
Yeah.
So we send the pictures to whoever, and then someone just posts them all as one post. So you know when you
cool.
like that.
Alright, I'll put mine in a group still.
Yeah.
Young struggle. I can do that.
Alright, say no more. Alright.
Later, madam.
Alright, later,
cool.
man. Cool.
Yeah.
To license it.